Yes, we're live. Hello, hello. Welcome to Made Yourself a Boss Live, brought to you by the Bossy Picnic. Click that link in bio, get your tickets because, as usual, it's going to be a luxurious experience. So, welcome to another episode, like I said, of Made Yourself a Boss Live. We are working on being more consistent. You know, we are in behind the scenes working, making the Bossy Picnic an amazing experience. And we are definitely going to commit to being more consistent with our Made Yourself a Boss Live. So you can catch us every Wednesday at 7 right here as we continue to bring you more value, more advice, more tips, everything that you need to, as we are even going to talk about today, bridge those gaps in your business. So, waiting for my beautiful biz besties to come in. Wishing that all of you have been having a wonderful week so far, a wonderful experience with your businesses. I'm wishing you all the growth in the world. And if you've not been experiencing growth, if you've been feeling stuck, confused, unclear, that is where we come in. So, okay. So I think she's here. She's coming in from our other page, the Bossy Picnic. Totally fine with that. I just accepted her invitation. There we go.
I didn't even realize I was on the other one.
Hey, but that's perfect. It works. It works because this is brought to you by the Bossy Picnic. So
Yes.
if we're both here, we can go through our very brief introductions. If you're seeing this, you most likely know who we are already. But in case you don't, my name is Bree, and below me
Hi.
is...
Hey, y'all, and I am Shy, and we are excited to talk to you tonight. Bree did a beautiful breakdown of what we're all about. This week is all about the gaps in our business. And one thing we know about gaps, if we are not aware, we cannot fix them and we cannot grow. It's the scary things when we're not aware. So it's good to be aware about the things that are going on in our business so we can correct them and turn them into gateways that help us grow our business. So if that doesn't excite you, I don't know what should. But tonight, it's all about three things, no particular order, just three things that we notice amongst entrepreneurs that we work with, that we see, that are gaps that they may not be aware of in their business. And we hope that this brings some enlightenment to you so you can really do a deep dive on what's going on in your business and assess and do and grow and do better. Okay. So no particular order. I'm just going to think of one. I'm going to say the first gap that I am seeing amongst entrepreneurs is sales, their sales system. There are gaps in their sales system. And when I mean my gaps in their sales systems, I mean them not understanding their numbers to make decisions, right? Numbers, we hear a lot. Numbers is scary. I don't want to look at my numbers. I'm not sure how to read my numbers. There's some mindset shifts, right, that we need to understand when it comes to understanding our numbers on the back end of our business. Those numbers tell a story. Those numbers, we like to say sales are sexy because they're real sexy to the journey of us making sales. And also, we also teach people that sales is actually serving. If you're always serving, it's never really selling. You see me? It's always those mindset shifts that we have to make in our business. But gaps that are in our sales system look like not understanding our numbers to make a business decision. When those numbers come in, how are we reading them to paint a story that makes sense for our business to make a decision? How do we know that one product makes no sense to another product or another service, right? How are we knowing to pivot or retry or re-understand something in our business? We're not really understanding our KPIs in our business. KPIs, key performance indicators, things that we use to track and measure things in our business to successfully know that something is working, gauging, and actually making the needle turn in our business, right? It's the sexy sales side of business that a lot of people don't want to talk about, but it's so crucial to our business and our growth of our business. So say it with me. Sales are sexy. They're sexy, sexy, sexy. And it's a gap that we notice that's in a lot of entrepreneurs' business because they don't want to deal with the numbers. I'm not trying to tell you, like Jay-Z said, numbers don't lie. They don't. They give you the story. They give you the pathway on how you can be so successful. You want to make success predictable? Know your numbers. And I'll rest my case.
Josh said that beautifully, and she always throws in. She's so good with words. She's always good with like together the slogans together. We got to make a bunch of t-shirts. Let us know.
Sales are
some boss t-shirts with all these slogans, right? So, as she was saying, these things are in no particular order. But another thing that I see especially recently too, someone asked me for help. But gaps that I see in people's process that's keeping them from the money is not knowing their customer journey. So if you don't know what a customer journey is, it's literally you planning out what you want the customer to go through from the moment they see you, from the moment they click on your link, from the moment they take that very first interaction with you, right? You want to have it planned out. Okay, I'm going to do a call to action. I'm going to ask them to click my link in bio. From there, I want them to opt into a freebie or to go straight to booking something with me, right? From there, I'm going to send them an email that we're going to schedule it. From there, I'm going to talk to them. From there, I'm going to send them this. After I send them this, if they don't respond after a certain time, I'm going to send them a follow-up. After I send the follow-up, I'm going to reach back out personally and do this. Once I deliver the service or the product, I'm going to check that they got it. Then I'm going to how they like it. Then I'm going to follow up with them again. And then I'm going to offer them for some more. Like, it's the whole, whatever that looks for you, because everyone's customer journey is going to be different. There are like some key bullet points, I would say, that every product-based entrepreneur needs to go through, or every service-based entrepreneur needs to go through. But your customer journey is literally you pre-planning exactly how you want things to go for your customer, what you want their experience to look like. And why that's important, if a customer stops and then you point at that, you know where they are, you know where to go get them. You feel me?
Yeah, that's so good.
You know where
that's so
go pick them up. You can also, with this process, prevent them from feeling lost, prevent them from feeling like they don't know what's going on. That's the worst thing. You're not going to make money if someone doesn't know what's going on. If they're you to say something, or they're confused by what you've shown them or by what you've sent them, or whatever the case may be. You don't want any confusion going on when you're trying to convince someone to spend money with you and invest with you. So knowing your customer journey from the beginning, from start to finish, is crucial. Because like I said, you make sure that they're being informed. You make sure that they know what the next steps are so that they can happily take those next steps. You're making sure that their overall experience with you is great, wonderful, to keep them coming back. And if they get lost anywhere in the process, you know where to go pick their behinds up and move and push forward with the process. And that's something that I knew when I started my business, I knew to do. But honestly, as things go on, you will perfect and fine tune and change around your customer journey. But the fact is, you need to have a customer journey, because if you don't, too many people are going to get lost in the sauce and you're literally missing out on money.
Yeah. That's so good. I'm going to reset the room. We have some new people coming in. Hey, y'all.
Hello.
Welcome to Make Yourself a Boss Live. We're here talking about the gaps that entrepreneurs are unaware of in their business. We just recently talked about the sales system and the gaps that exist there. Bree just broke down all of the things in the customer journey that are gaps in entrepreneurs' businesses, especially service-based and product-based businesses. She broke both of them down separately, which was so good, because I know we have in our community a mix of service-based entrepreneurs and a mix of product-based entrepreneurs. So I loved how she broke that down. I'm going to throw another one in there that probably more correlates to what Brittany is talking about, but another gap that I see, because sometimes I'm on y'all Instagram, on people's Instagrams, and I'm trying to click and the links be broken. It be not be. I'm sitting here excited about what you got, and I'm clicking the link and the link is broken. So a part of the sales and customer journey, they go together. It's making sure you're making it easy for people to purchase. I don't know how many times I've been scrolling. I was excited. I'm like, oh, let me find out more. Let me click, let me purchase. And the links are broken. Sometimes it's okay to do a weekly check on the links in our bios, the links on our websites, the links everywhere, just to make sure we're making it easy and seamless for a person to purchase. That is a gap that I see easily that could be missed, right? On sometimes I'm so nervous. I'm like, I'm going to test my link 10 times before the really. Right.
Exactly. and that's what you should be doing. Let me tell you, when Shy and I put something together, like we create a new page on MadeYourselfABoss.com or whatever, I check it and then I send it to her to double check it. And then we check it on different devices, right? Because you want to make sure no matter where someone is seeing you, whether it's on the phone, on an iPad, on the computer, wherever, that link is going to work and that page is going to look right. You need to be checking, just like you said, 10 times at least before you make the announcement for people to, come look. And I'm thinking, there's been times where we thought everything was good, and people were gracious enough to let us know, hey, where's this or where's that? And, you know, thank goodness for them, because we were able to go and fix it real quick and make sure that we got paid.
Yes. Yeah, we love our community. We love our community. They make sure we right.
They keep us on
honesty for me. But a gap that I noticed, and Brittany, tell me how you feel about this one. It may be more on the mindset side of things. I don't know. I might hurt some feelings. I don't know, but I'm going to say it. But I think a gap that I also see amongst entrepreneurs that I work with, high level, high ticket level, and when some are starting, no matter where they are on the spectrum, is multiple offers and multiple businesses.
Yeah.
And what they don't realize, it causes gap confusion and not seeing the focus train, right? It's focusing on the one thing. And actually, if you did not know, having multiple businesses and not seamlessly is actually lack. And lack is a mindset. And that's not what we want for you guys, right? So when you have multiple businesses, right, versus building one up enough where you don't have to work it and then starting something different, you're actually running your mind and your energy and everything various ways where you're not even focused on enough to make enough money on anything, right? I had a great conversation. I don't know if y'all remember this, but the Bossy Picnic, Tanaje, 2 years ago. And we were just talking, laughing it up, and she was telling me all the things that she was doing and all these various of businesses. I said, friend, you're doing a little too much for me. I was like, you're doing a lot of businesses and you're not really making no money off of any of them. I said, I love you because I love all the people that are interacting in our community. I said, but that's kind of like lack. I said, focus on the one that will bring you the revenue, focus on it more, and you will double everything. I promise you. Next year, no lie, she's a testimony. You can ask her yourself. Next year, she reached out to us and was like, hey, guess what? I'm not even halfway through my business, the year, and I've already doubled my business focusing on the one business. So when I say focusing on the one business will truly amplify your sales, and it's also a gap that we see because people feel like they need to work on everything and have all these offers. You don't. Max 3 offers, one business. Grow it till it doesn't need you anymore, and then work on the next thing. I'm trying to tell you, it's the easiest way to grow than scale, and with grace and ease. You're not tired. You're not hustling and grinding. You're not tiring yourself out. Your systems are in check. You're able to focus in and learn the lessons with the one, and then multiply and amplify. So simple, but that is a huge mindset gap I see often.
I mean, let's talk about that a little bit further. Can I just double down on what Shy just said? Because I feel as though we're tempted to try. So I'm sorry, I'm not trying to yell at y'all with my lip gloss, but I feel like we're tempted to try so many different things because we feel frustrated and unclear on the offer that
I see where you're going.
So if you feel the needs, I want to offer this, and that means that you don't feel confident enough in the offer that you are already giving. So what you should really be doing, this is just advice from us, what you should really be doing is taking that same energy and applying it to that offer, like really fine tune it. Go back to the drawing board even. Why is this your offer? What did you originally want to achieve with this offer? How is it going to help somebody? And if you still feel like this is the good thing, the initial offer, if this is your go-to, put that energy into fine-tuning it, into working on it. Do you need some more education about how to make this offer even better? Do you need to change the branding of it? Do you need to change the messaging behind it? Like, instead of putting energy into so many different baskets, take that same ball of energy, that frustration, that lack of clarity, all of that, into your original offer to make it work, to just make it work. I have a friend, God bless them, but they're always suggesting me, oh, you should try this, oh, you should try that, because they don't understand that I'm working for myself. I'm not playing around. This is not for play, for real, okay? So they're always suggesting, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that. In my downtime, I'm like, no, what I'm going to do is double down on my existing business and just fine tune my packages, make them even better. Because if I pay more attention to the packages I already have, that's essentially going to make me more money. That's something I can charge more. That's something that's going to get in front of more eyes and end up in more sales, and in turn make me more money. So why would I spread myself so thin?
Hustling.
We have to change the mindset we have about hustling. I think we still, even after, you know, that time frame has passed or hustle around, whatever, it needs to be you hustling on that offer. It needs to be you fine tuning and putting that energy and that time and that blood, sweat, and tears that we love to brag about so much into that offer. Stop just grabbing every little low hanging branch that you get when you can be putting that energy into the bigger picture. Think about the truly successful companies, right? They offer a main thing. A main thing. They may branch off to like the people who maybe don't qualify for that main thing. Like little things that you want to throw them, little branches that you want to throw them, but they are focused on that main thing and they make it better. And that's how they withstand the test of time.
Yeah.
So just something to think about. I know you could be tempted to stretch yourself, do all these different things and all these different offers and all these different jobs, but it's because you're really insecure about what it is you are offering. So hone in on that and fix that first. And I guarantee you will no longer want to stretch yourself so thin. You want to put all your attention into that main offer, that big offer.
Good. It definitely sounds like clarity, the foundational work, the clarity on what's the problem I solve and how am I getting it out to the masses. It sounds like just some good, deep clarity work to get clear, to focus down and on the one thing.
You gotta go back to the drawing board. Ain't no shame. No one
we have plenty of times. Yeah, but those were our 3/4 or 5 gaps that we have seen consistently amongst entrepreneurs that we are newly meet, that have worked with us, that we see in the marketplace, that they are unaware of, that is stopping them from growth. And not all growth is financial, but growth personally, growth financially, and growth of their business. So we want to make sure you guys are aware. If you're watching us in the replay, #replay, my friend, let us know which gap you're resonating with, that you need more support with. We love to know those things about you guys to make sure we are fully supporting you. And again, all of these amazing things that we talk about now, we talk about at the Bossy Picnic, which this is live, is sponsored by. You want to make sure you get your tickets. It's always a good time with amazing women, even some of the women that are in here. Show up and shake it there, and we have such a great time. There's transformation in the building. Whatever you need is in the outside building, because we outside in a private garden. But yes, saying all to say, please get your tickets. September 16th is going down, our 3rd annual Bossy Picnic. We have so many new things that we're going to institute with this amazing experience for you guys. We are always making sure that the women that come and encounter us get everything they need, and the things that they never knew they need, right? So we're brilliant at that. So get excited to have fun, all the vibes, all the music, all the amazing women that come out and blow your mind, and come get some of this good energy that you will consume, and say that this is the point. This brilliant event is the point where you changed the trajectory of your life and business. It's that deep, y'all.
That's a soundbite. Okay, so we're going to let you guys go back to living your lives. I hope that this helped to clarify some things for you. I hope that it helped to put some things into perspective for you. And that's starting tomorrow. Heck, starting tonight, if you're really about that life, you'll start to work on some of the things that we mentioned. We will see you at the Bossy Picnic, because let's be honest, you don't want to miss that. And of course, if you have any questions, concerns, you just want to say, hey, girl, please hit us up in the DMs, because we both check it, and we would love to speak with you. That being said, have a wonderful night, bosses.
Good night, ladies.